It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll see Deontay Johnson. He's coming off a game where he cleared the century mark with ease, over 150 yards. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Valentine now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right? Yeah. 3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And he got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Meanwhile, Tua throwing to the hands of Pickens. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is J.K. Dobbins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This defense for the Steelers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
The numbers for Andrews last week. 6 catches, 66 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. That is caught, and they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Another run here with Dobbins. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll look to throw. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
A toss left, Henry.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
And they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I jotted down in my notes and prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. How about what they're facing? This unit.
There he goes, left side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It's complete, Burks. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Henry again.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd Steelers have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Coming back out to take the field, Mark Andrews and company. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Lee Headley on now to punt the football. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Well, they run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Ravens will take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big one there for the Ravens and goes for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they can let a tackler through.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for the Steeler touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines rolling fourth and goal long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On second down, here's the option.
He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And
there he goes left side. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 33. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Sermon. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So it's third and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Jackson from the shotgun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
Up the middle, here's Sermon.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Now it's Jackson. Incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because the offense is able to grab that one. That's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A first down carry for Henry. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. Tua going to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll give Henry another shot. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth from a yard out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now Jackson on 1st down. Throw caught by Flowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. To throw again is Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Kennedy. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Tua's throw complete to Freiermuth. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Here's Tua. That's complete, right around the 8. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. His pass caught at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. And back at the 8 now, 3rd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You know, he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Mays. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. The man in motion left here, Johnson. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mays. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now here's There's a throw that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The throw over the middle, taken in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Mays. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10. Pickens going in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. On this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he? That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game. See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll start with the option.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Now it's Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He's to the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. First Steeler touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And now here come the Ravens.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Jackson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Kennedy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Roman. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Henry again on second down. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 10. A minute 53 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Jackson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They'll come up now on second down. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Now Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Now this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Here's Jackson. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One last shot for Jackson. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a